to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts, and we're here with the Let's Talk team. It's Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High.
All right.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey, hey.
Good to be back on the desk.
Yes.
Yesterday, we were on the back of a convertible.
So much fun.
We had so much fun in the 4th of July parade. If you all had the opportunity to go to the Lexington 4th of July parade, you saw us up there hanging out. We had choreography.
We did.
We had choreography.
We did.
It was simple.
It was simple, but yet we all struggled.
It was effective. So what happened was, you know, there wasn't a marching band, so we just had our theme song like blasting out of the convertible. It was like, we about to get it, Papa Show, stop and put your hands up in the air. It was like very cute. It was cute.
It was.
We were cute. So, thanks if you showed up. We had a good time. Maybe we should go to a different city next year. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, that would
Make
be
a
fun.
plan.
Spread our wings.
Yeah.
A tour.
A tour of Central Kentucky.
That's right.
We're going to get kicked out of every city. We're ridiculous.
I know.
Okay.
That's the truth. We got kicked out of
We had a parade after
That's
the
what-
parade, though.
Yes, we did.
Little shenanigans we probably shouldn't talk about. But anyway, wasn't traffic safety regulations were not followed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things.
So talk of the town, the Briar Fest is coming up. It's going to be at the Kentucky Horse Park from July 14th to July 16th. This year will be the second year that the festival is going to be both in person and online, which is kind of interesting. The cost for general admission is $30, and it comes with an exclusive stablemates horse. And then there's also a higher price ticket that comes with some other things, but this is going to be a cool event. They're going to have carriage horses, pretty much horse everything. Like horse toys, real horses, horses jumping, horses running. It's just going to be a horse and good time. So this is, you know, one of the reasons why Lexington is known as the horse capital of the world.
Did you say you had toys?
Yes. Models.
Models. I'm
Models.
sorry.
No,
Yeah,
please
toys.
excuse us.
Models.
I had Briar models when I was a kid. In fact, I have Man of War.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've got Man of War. I went to one of these when I was a little girl, just before I outgrew it. And it is the most fun. I mean, there's just so much information. Everyone loves their Briar models, and everyone gets to be together.
I've never been to this, but I've heard it's super popular. Like it's super
Wall to
duper
wall.
popular. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It is so
the
crowded.
Comic-Con or the Taylor Swift for horse people.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
Wow.
And it's for families, like
Family
people
friendly, everyone can go.
That's
Very,
awesome.
very cool. So yeah, Briar Fest is coming up. So head over to their website if you want to learn more. And also rolling into town, the Peach Truck. The Peach Truck. So the Peach Truck is evidently a huge deal. It is a Nashville-based company where they have a lot of peaches, and they just drive around the South, and you know they basically just park, and then people mob the truck like, "We want peaches!"
They are so good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You have to buy a really big box, so the thing is always, let's share these with our friends. Let's
Oh.
bake pies. Let's make stuff. And then 3 days later, Adam and I have eaten all the peaches. It's the thought.
That's
that
funny.
counts.
Yeah.
So the Peach Truck is going to be in Lexington tomorrow. That's the 6th at the Lexington Ice Center. They're going to be there at 8:30 a.m. Then the Peach Truck is headed over to Fayette Mall at noon. Then the truck is not done. More peaches to roll off. They're going to go to Georgetown, and they'll be at the Peddlers Mall at 3:30. So lots of opportunities if you're in Central Kentucky to get these peaches. Lisa and I were talking about a peach cobbler.
Yes, yeah. And we're still looking it up. My phone was on delay, but I'd love to know, like when you put in real peaches, do you have to add any additional liquid, or does it just all cook down?
It does
So-
not.
It doesn't, so you do have to add
Just a
liquid to
little
it.
bit, yeah, because I made that problem, had that problem with the peach crisp that I made, because
yeah.
usually I use canned peaches,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't, and it was just a little drier.
Okay,
Okay.
good to know.
But
Maybe
just
a
a
little
little
simple
bit.
syrup
Yeah.
or something in there,
Yeah.
a little
Butter.
water.
Yeah, cook them down a little bit. Lisa made this dump cake last week, you all. I have been dreaming about this
So
dump
good.
cake, and so I was like, we should get the peaches and make Lisa's dump cake again. So we'll
Yeah.
see. Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right.
All right, we'll report back
Stay
to you guys.
tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay, coming up after the break, we'll talk terrible first dates. It's gonna be fun. Stay with us.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats. Not again. You don't mess with underground power lines.
Should have contacted 811. They'll mark those utility lines free.
Yeah, but this guy ain't real bright.
Neither is the neighborhood.
Know what's below 811 before you dig.
At Rally's, I'm in the driver's seat. Let me get a $5 meal deal with a Rally Burger. Hold up, make it a bacon cheddar crisp. Cheesy? Yes, pleasey. Plus chicken bites, famous seasoned fries, and a drink for just $5. Actually, give me that cheddar Buford. Let's go. I'm talking cheese from top to bottom. Cheddar, better. Whatever you order, own it at Rally's. Get your late night flavor fix.
Watch me. Watch me pirouette with style and grace. An open floor of inspiration. This is my place. 5 positions to start, leotard and tights. A story through movement, under music and lights. Straight and tall, they promised I'd stand. I'm a ballerina who twirls like the blades of a fan. Watch me. Innovative scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Let's roll. Wait, what's that?
A hawk feather?
That's right, baby.
His job is important.
But this is what matters most.
What a tool. He could hit a gas line.
Wait, he's contacting 811.
They'll mark the underground utilities free.
Turns out he is smarter than he looks.
Know what's below 811 before you dig.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm Sherelle Roberts, your host and moderator, and we've got the Let's Talk team here, and we are ready for the countdown convo. Let's do it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Ooh, okay.
Right, woo, because we know we're about to let the people have it. Okay.
This is gonna be good.
All right, let's get these topics up on the screen. First of all, date breakers. So, what are some things that a person could do on a first date that will let you know, nope, he is not the one, she is not the one, I am not ready to do it. Things like finding out that they're violent, maybe find out they've been arrested before, bringing another person on the date, burping really loudly at the table. I mean, these are
Body
all...
odor.
Body odor, yeah. So these are all things that could be date breakers. But have you all had any date breakers in your life?
Yeah, I've not ever been like a serial dater. You know, most of the time, with the exception of maybe once or twice, that I kind of had already vetted the guy out. Like I knew whether or not we were at least going to walk away as friends.
Oh.
So I really have not had, honestly, any bad first date or date experiences.
Well, that's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Because I've had a bad one.
Do tell.
I met a guy, we went to the movies, was great. Went out to a bar just, to have a drink, one drink. We walk out of the bar, we're getting ready to start the car up, and 5 cop cars surround us. He got arrested because he was underage, and I did not know it. I was 23 or 24, and he was 19. And I had no idea.
He had a fake ID, I guess?
Yes, and he looked older. He just looked older. He did not look like he was 19. So yeah, that wasn't good. And I ended up having to bail him out of jail. First date.
Guy had no chance.
No.
What kind of undercover bus date? Like,
but you know what's even worse? We did go out on a second date.
oh, Lisa! Oh my gosh!
I needed to get my money back, if nothing
He
else.
had a mocktail, though, didn't he?
Lisa, you're one of those people that they make shows about, like the dating people. Okay, all right, okay.
Brother-in-law.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
I can't. Okay. A date breaker for me, I'll keep it simple, lack of humility. I cannot stand a guy who brags. I cannot stand a guy who thinks that he is God's gift to everybody. And I watch for it in the little things. Just the little brags. I don't like it. Like, be humble, period. That's it. That's it for me.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback a little bit on that. When a guy has that toxic masculinity, is too pushy, like maybe I want to pay for dinner this time. No, I'm paying for dinner. That's the way we do this. That's a turn off.
Yeah, it is.
You know, that's not a partnership. That's being told what to do,
That's
and
right.
that is not a good sign.
That's a good point.
That's good.
Date breakers. I think Lisa wins this one. Though.
Yes.
Don't bail them out of jail. Not on the first date.
All right, up next, dopamine detox. So dopamine is the brain chemical that makes us feel good. We get a little shot of dopamine when we see a cute puppy, when we hug a baby, when we see a friend we haven't seen in a while. Dopamine is supposed to be cherished by our brains, but unfortunately, we are giving ourselves shots of dopamine all the time by using social media, playing Candy Crush, swiping all of the time. When we get a like, that gives us a dopamine. And so it's making our brains get addicted to dopamine to the point where the dopamine doesn't do what it's supposed to do in our brain. And so we need more and more and more dopamine to get that high. So now some scientists are saying we should dopamine detox, meaning we should take a break from all of these cheap dopamine shots so that our brains can actually start feeling it again. This is crazy and scary.
Goodness gracious.
I know.
Yeah, I'm actually on a detox right now because I wasn't sleeping well at night, but I had no idea all the other stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Effects, yeah. I did a detox once from social media, that kind of stuff. No, I took it off my phone. I didn't look at it on the desktop. I did it for, I think, 2 months. And I can't tell you all how much better I felt. I wasn't comparing myself to everyone else. My self-esteem was better. My concentration was better. I was able to sleep a little bit better. And I think it was all because I turned off social media for that time.
You know,
I don't doubt it.
that's interesting though. I mean, I would have to cut, I think, cold turkey. Like instead of like, I guess, titrating like
Right,
you would
yeah.
like a drug or whatever, because I think I might just go crazy if I don't know. But I would love to see if there are any studies done, like if this is like a gateway like into some like drug usage. You know, like the little
Gambling.
kids that are using this as a dopamine, as a high or whatever, and then fast forward 10, 15 years later, are they trying to find other things to fill that void?
That's a good question.
That is,
It's kind of
that's
scary to think about.
It is a scary thought. It really is. I mean, you know, for me, I feel like I kind of do self-regulate with my social media, but my kids have no self-regulation whatsoever. And when they get grounded, like if I take them off their electronics, they literally go ballistic. I mean, they are absolutely like, it's like I cut their arm off and they're just absolutely devastated. It's the worst thing I could possibly do to them.
Yeah.
And I think, and you can see the addiction. You can actually see that they truly are addicted to it at that point. It's really scary. It really is.
It is, gosh. So maybe we all need to do a little, do a little detox.
Yeah.
We should do it together.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ooh,
Support
a
group.
challenge.
And finally, since we're talking about brain chemicals, laughing is a great feel-good chemical. It sparks those feel-good chemicals. It lowers your heart rate. It can actually help your stomach be better, helps your self-esteem. Like they're saying we should be laughing all of the time because Kim's already starting up. I can't look over her. But you know, we've known this on some level. You laugh, you feel better, but now there's scientific evidence that says laughing is good for your health.
Well, you hear about happier people living longer. I know my grandma, like she was like the ultimate optimist. Like she just saw the best in everything, and she laughed and she had, you know, fun with her friends and stuff. And she lived to be a very, very old woman and died happy. I think she was onto something.
Yeah. Lord knows we laugh a lot.
We are super healthy.
Listen, if we had any ailments before we started doing this show, we're going to be healed by like, 6 months from now.
That's right.
We keep it funny. All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, our friends from the Living Arts and Science Center are here.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
Next ET, we unlock our vault to spotlight Mila Kunis.
Mila, last name Kunis.
Never before seen interviews. A special ET is next.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36. If you or a loved one has mesothelioma or been diagnosed with another asbestos-related cancer, call now. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be able to receive compensation without ever going to court or filing a lawsuit. Thousands of hardworking men and women have been diagnosed with mesothelioma because manufacturers put profits ahead of safety. Manufacturers knew the risks of asbestos exposure for years, but knowingly manufactured and sold deadly deadly asbestos-containing materials, putting millions of American workers at risk. These manufacturers have tried to avoid compensating their victims, but the courts have ordered them to set aside an estimated $30 billion in trust money for the victims of asbestos. Call now to see if you're entitled to a portion of the $30 billion. You could receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or going to court.
Call 800-583-4669 now for a free legal consultation. Again, that's 800-583-4669.
ABC 36 and the Kentucky Lottery congratulate the class of 2023. Senior Spotlight is brought to you by Kentucky Lottery, fueling imagination, funding education, and ABC 36 on your side.
If you're sick and want to get well.
Patti LaBelle guest stars.
Who would have thought that my beautiful daughter-in-law would be in my choir?
I'm a bit of a singer myself.
You're so handsome.
The Wonder Years, tonight on ABC.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Sherelle Roberts. We got the Let's Talk team here, and our guest at the table is Jeanette Tesmer, the Living Arts and Science Center.
Welcome to the table.
Thank
Glad
you.
to have
This is
you
exciting.
here.
I just love that you guys start with a theme song, so my staff and I will also start now with a theme song.
You should.
Dance it out a little bit.
Everybody should have one.
Yes.
You need a science. Remember Bill Nye the Science
Yes.
Guy? Bill Nye the Science
So if
Guy.
there's anybody out there that wants to help us with a theme song,
Yeah.
a little jam, that'd be awesome.
Okay, we'll make that happen.
We're on it.
So the Living Arts and Science Center, your mission is to engage folks with science, get them thinking about things that they might not otherwise have done.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And let's look at the shirt.
This shirt
I
is
know.
amazing.
It's got planets on it.
All the
That is
planets.
so cool.
It's got planets on it. So, you have a lot going on right now.
Yes.
Yeah?
I mean, you've got like summer camp stuff. I know you guys visited my son at his summer camp, and there was like a big space mobile or
Yes, our
something like
mobile
that.
planetarium is really awesome.
Yeah. Tell us about all of this, and you guys have scholarships too. That's fascinating.
So my space shirt, right? We're the only planetarium in Lexington, and on top of that, we're the only mobile planetarium in Lexington as well. So we've got that bad boy up and running. He goes out in our van. Our educators go out with it. It's an amazing experience for kids that can't come into our building, but we can bring that educational component out to them. And we're going to be at a few festivals coming up in town too. So
that's
watch out for our
exciting.
mobile planetarium on the move.
Fun is that?
Yeah.
Well, okay, Jeanette, you have a program called Animal Ambassadors.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
So we have lots of things that live in our building, which is awesome. So we have a bearded dragon, we have axolotl that all the kids that are basically in middle school, elementary school know exactly what an axolotl is. So go home and Google it. He's awesome. We have frogs, we have turtles, we have a snake, we have a tarantula. So there's lots of really awesome learning opportunities, not only with educating kids and families on habitats and what they eat and just seeing them up person, but we can also talk about diversity and how animals live in different places, and we all live in different places, and we all have different ways that our skin looks and we act and our temperaments and all of those things. So they're a really awesome component to be able to talk about a lot of things with like a little tiny creature on your shoulder, right?
That's awesome. You had me until the tiny creature.
Well, you don't have to. I almost brought a couple in today, but maybe next time.
Well,
we'll bring some next time.
You know what? You also have this awesome partnership with the Farm to Table organization, Black Soil. Tell us about that as well.
So this is a really awesome partnership we just started. So they are our in-house culinary educators now.
Oh my gosh.
Anytime we have a cooking class or a cooking camp, they are the ones that are helping us bring that education to the students. So we have like real chefs in campus, in-house, which is awesome. And as well, so if you rent our building for any fun event that you might have coming up, a wedding, a party, etc., they'll be our in-house caterers as well. So it's a way to support you know, local farmers, local access, all of these wonderful things. And our partnership with Black Soil is just opening already so many wonderful avenues. So it's awesome.
So I don't have any human children. I have I have a little baby dog.
Yeah.
But can
you
people,
can come.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So grown-ups can go.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what kinds of things would adults really be intrigued with?
So we have 3 different gallery spaces that you can always view. We are going to be changing our hours in the fall, so maybe I'll come back and talk to you all about that too. Extending our hours a little bit later, so you can come after work, come during the weekend, but you can come to a planetarium show. They're perfect for big humans and tiny humans alike. It's awesome. You can lay on the floor, watch the stars, watch the show. And again, like, I don't believe that any of our things that we have in our building are just for kids. Like, everybody can walk in there and have a really fun, exciting time. So whether it's coloring on the walls with us or checking out one of our animal ambassadors, you can totally do it too. I have a great time. I don't have kids and I love it. So, you know, it's awesome.
Well, Jeanette Tesmer, thanks so much for being here
thank you.
and telling us all the things.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Everybody hang out with us. Coming up after the break, we answer a burning question for our men viewers in Dear LTK.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
At Rally's, I'm in the driver's seat. Let me get a $5 meal deal with a Rally Burger. Hold up, make it a bacon cheddar crisp. Cheesy? Yes, pleasey. Plus chicken bites, famous seasoned fries, and a drink for just $5. Actually, give me that cheddar Buford. Let's go. I'm talking cheese from top to bottom. Cheddar, better. Whatever you order, own it at Rally's. Get your late night flavor fix.
When it comes to truck crashes, any lawyer can stand on top of an 18-wheeler. But at Hughes & Coleman, we know the real work happens down here, where we use our extensive knowledge about truck laws and regulations to investigate what really happened. And here, where the real impact and pain of a truck crash is felt. And if need be, here, where we present the evidence and go to battle on your behalf. So call Hughes & Coleman, your on-the-scene big truck team. The minute you need our help, you can find us right here.
You deserve to say yes.
These are my results. I am so happy.
Yes to confidence.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
Yes to a new shape.
Look what Sono Bella did for me. Do you see this?
Yes to a new you.
I'm Dr. Elena Vega. Imagine you could remove this much fat from multiple areas all at one time.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I have the flattest tummy that I've had in 25 years.
I'm able to wear things that I never thought I would wear again.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-273-9096 or go to sonobello.com.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Sherelle Roberts, and it is time to answer a question that men really want to know, but sometimes are afraid to ask. We call this segment Dear LTK, and today's question, why do women put so many pillows on the bed? Okay, spoiler alert, we don't know, okay? We don't know. Okay, so for me, I am a pillow person. I currently have 6 pillows on the bed, 2 functional, 4 decorative, but I normally have 8 pillows, 4 functional, 4 decorative, and maybe some extra ones. Why do I do this? It's because my mom did it. It's like, if your bed doesn't look like a display at the store, it doesn't feel right. There's no real reason for it.
Someone just snorted.
There's no real reason.
That one.
I consider myself a minimalist now in so many ways, but when I was a little girl, it was pillow city. I mean, it was pillow mountain on the bed. It's like I could hide under them. It was nuts. So I was over-pillowed. I mean, I was just so over-pillowed that now we got 4 on our bed. You know, that's and my Winnie the Pooh bear. But anyway.
Well, I didn't grow up with excessive pillows. Like, we were kind of minimalist, if you want to say it. And then I did go through a phase where it's like the couch, the bed, there were pillows everywhere. I had the pillow that said home in case I forgot where I was, you know? But then now it's like, oh, I had a kid. And then I'm like, do I have 30 minutes to build my bed back up?
Not make it, build it.
I'm like, I don't have the time. I don't have it. We have 2 pillows, that's for sleeping.
We have a new store now. Instead of Build-A-Bear, it's Build-A-Bed. Build-A-Bed. You know, I started off kind of a minimalist, you know, in my earlier adult years. And it just has gotten bad. It's like OCD with pillows. I don't know. And I can't have just one. Like, it really bugs me. I have to have the pair. Like, I can't just get one decorative one and set it there. But I just, you know, and so now I have like 6, 8, somewhere around there, pillows.
Are you the person that, like, the couch has this much room to sit on because it's all pillowed out?
You don't really want company,
and
right?
on top of that, not only do I have all the pillows, but then I have a throw blanket that goes over the back of the couch. You sit down on the edge. You can't touch anything, if you can even find a spot to sit.
They have even tutorials about how to fluff your pillows. I went down that rabbit hole one time. It's like you got to put the pillow on there, and then you have to karate chop it down the middle.
So here's the thing. We've now confused our men viewers more than once.
This was not helpful.
Sorry, guys.
You said we didn't know why we did it.
We got nothing.
It's a sickness. Okay, we like to end every show with the woman we're talking about. Today's woman we're talking about is Kimberly Messer. Kimberly Messer just retired after 29 years of teaching. She began teaching in 1994 at Knox Central High School in Barberville. During her tenure, she also coached cheerleading and served as an advisor for students in many years. And teaching is in her blood. Her father was also a school teacher. So well done, Miss Messer, on 29 years of dedicated service to our school children.
Yes. We love you, Kimmy.
Thank you so much.
A woman we're talking about. Now, y'all, get on our website, WTVQ.com. Nominate a woman we're talking about so we can shout her out and tell everyone how amazing she is. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Do it.
Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.